Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nkanyusi Dlamini, and I'm here to help you increase your wealth through e-commerce. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to promote through Instagram. First and foremost, before you choose an image to promote, what you want to do is you first want to get your account looking like you want to get your account optimized, and you want to ensure that you've been posting a few images and videos onto your account. Reason why is because you want to promote the most profitable ad. So when you look here, I see on this picture, let's just say I was trying to promote this picture, it's got 65 people liking it. It's not really that engaging, so you got to look for the most engaging content. 52 just trying to look, so 105, right? So that's probably our best performing, and I just want you to have a look. So rule of Instagram and just marketing, carousel does well when you're promoting, but also video does well. So I'm gonna look, so 105 likes, that should be the winning piece of content that we should promote. I'm just trying to teach you the psychology of knowing what to post and how to post it. I mean, okay, we got 125 others here, so this is a good post to promote. 440 views, that's an ad. Let's see, 127. So carousel again. So reels and carousels do really well. Let us see if I have anything better than that. Okay, so we're gonna go with this reel. Let's say I was promoting that watch, right? That smartwatch. So what we'll do is the most engaging, as you can see, view all 35 comments, 125, right? So now we're gonna go boost post. We're gonna say select website visits. Remember, guys, every time you're promoting, you're not promoting to send people to your homepage. You're sending them to your product page, right? So you're gonna edit here. Automatically, it's gonna copy the link that's in your bio, right? So the link in your bio should definitely be your product page. You're gonna leave it as that. So we're gonna go shop now, and we're gonna go done. And then what we do is the same thing that we do on Facebook. Now we're going to choose our audience, so we can create our own audience. So again, let's say I am selling a smartwatch for that protects people. So a smartwatch that tells people your location or your safety. So I'm going to target women. So I'm going to say cold traffic SOS watch version 1. Right, I'm gonna pick my locations. Remember, I want to pick locations with a high GDP. All right, I want people who have a high probability of internet connection, and I also want English speaking countries. All right, so here's a quick tip. Right, you can promote in your local country. My country right now is South Africa, right? But for me to promote in the United States and Australia, New Zealand, and all those places, it will cost me more. Reason being is Instagram is pretty smart. They use this concept called geolocation. So because they know I'm from South Africa, they're always going to try and promote content that is in South Africa. So it's going to be very rare that you see content from other places like United States, Australia, if I'm in South Africa. So in terms of promoting, it might be more expensive. So what I always look to do, right, is for every $1, I'm looking for 1 click, or for every R1 I spent on marketing, I want 1 click. If it's more expensive, and in this case, if I'm promoting from South Africa on my Instagram to all those international places, it's definitely going to be more expensive. So if you were to start right now, I'd probably say, if you're promoting through your Instagram, I'd definitely say do not go over the threshold of maybe $3 or $5 for one click. If anything higher than that, abandon that ad. All right. But for explanation purposes, we're going to go for R1 one click or $1 one click. If you're getting 2 clicks for R1 or 2 clicks for $1, that's when you know you need to increase the marketing spend per day on your ad. So if you're spending $10 a day or R100 a day on that specific piece of content, and you're getting more than, let's say you're getting 2 clicks for every dollar you spend or for every rand that you spend, that's when you're going to increase it from $10 to $20 or from R100 to R200, right? So the regions that I'm going to pick are English-speaking countries. So I'm going to go United States. Excuse me. United States. I'm going to pick Canada. I'm going to pick South Africa. I'm going to pick Australia. And I'm going to pick United Kingdom. So I picked these countries because they have the biggest GDP. They all have access to internet. And they're all English-speaking countries. You see the estimated audience size is too big, but don't worry, we're gonna make that a little bit smaller based on our categories and stuff like that. So our interests. So my interest, SOS watch, right? So I'm gonna look for people who care about their safety, child safety seats, So everything safety. I think that's it. Child safety. We're gonna go wearables. I would say maybe smart device. Maybe look for smartwatch. All right. So that is gonna be my audience size, right? If it's too broad, right, then I suggest that you focus on Instagram specifically. Maybe start selling in your home country, right? And if you don't want to sell in your home country and you just feel like nothing, then maybe just pick one country, right? So we'll do that now. So I'm gonna go, and if you have to pick one country, always pick United States. It's still too broad, but it's okay. We want to work on that. Okay, I'm gonna work with females, right? Between the ages of 18 and 45. People care about their safety, and their children's safety, and probably have Instagram. So you see now I've just reduced to 43 to 54. You want to get that grade in between, right? And let's see if you can stretch it out. And let's see if you go South Africa and what happens. So I'd always, if you can keep it, you see, so now we can add as many countries as we can, but let's try and keep it, let's try and keep the range between great. So as you can see, we've got United States, South Africa, United Kingdom, we go Australia, and Canada. So that's where you want people to see your ad, right? So that's a good size there. As you can see, great. Instagram can handle that. We've got our age, we've got our gender, we've got the audience name. All we're going to do now, we're going to go and click done, right? So call traffic SOS watch V1, right? So we've defined the audience. Now we're going next. Now the budget here. We're going to set the duration for we're going to set the duration for 3 days. So we want to maybe go 100 rand a day. And if you in 100 rand a day or about $10 a day, right? So the plan is this, right? Obviously, we're going to run it for longer than 3 days, right? If it's only successful, right? So this is where it comes to one click, one click for 1 rand or one click for $1. So if I can get an ad that is performing in such a way that for the 309 rand that I've spent over 3 days, if I can get 309 clicks, that is a great ad. And I will keep promoting it and moving the duration as long as I am profitable. Just because someone clicks doesn't mean that people have purchased, but what you want to make sure in terms of advertising is that you're leading traffic to your store, and that's why we can't waste time sending people to our homepage. We have to send them directly to our product page so that there's less clicks in getting a purchase, right? So if I see that okay, after 3 days I only get 200 clicks for 309 rand, while if in those 200 clicks, let's say I'm getting purchases, right? So let's say something on my site costs one purchase equals to 300 rand, so it's worthwhile, if that makes sense. So another way to say it in dollar terms, so if I for $30 got 30 clicks, right? That ad is worthwhile. So you carry on running that ad, right? But let's say, for instance, for $30, you only got 20 clicks. But if your item on your store costs, $30, then it's still profitable. So you can continue running that ad. What you cannot run, or when this is when you should know to stop your ad, right? If you have less clicks than the amount that you have spent and you're not getting purchases. When you're not getting purchases, that is when you know it's not working. Let's say if you're getting the same amount of clicks as you've spent money, so let's say you spend $30 and you got 30 clicks, but you're not getting purchases, right? Then your ad copy and ad creative work perfectly, but there's something wrong with your website. Maybe it's the price, maybe it's the product description, or maybe. Also, how you know that your ad is doing well is look at the estimated reach. If you get more people coming onto your ad than the estimated reach, then you know you've done really, really, really well. All right. So after you've done this, so we're gonna go take it back to 3 days, like that. We're gonna go to just 100 rand a day, or try to get as close as possible. We're gonna go 103. Set duration. We go next. Then we'll do the review, and you make sure you review everything, cost of summary, total spend, and your goal is to ensure that you should make, so if I spend 355 rand or $30, always try make 4 times the amount of sales. So 355,35 times 4. Let me get my calculator and I'll tell you what that is right now. To justify this ad spend, I need to get in sales at least 1,421 rand and 40 cents, or if it was in dollars, I'd go $30 times 4, and that'd be 120.